Tabrez, we've lost the first game of the season. It feels like a bit of a sickener, innit? Because at least we deserve to get a draw out of that today, minimum.
I thought we were the better team for the whole game, really. First 70 minutes we were top. I thought we should have won, Flex. We had the chances. I didn't expect us to play how we did, and I'm not going to reference Stormzy, but I'm so disappointed. Because we were the better team, Flex. People have come on here in the last half an hour saying that we were horrendous. I don't understand where
Bradley, I tell you what, Bradley's not having it at all. He's in a bad mood. He's like, nope, not having it. That was poor. Manager's crap.
Bradley's my guy, but I think he's wrong. I feel like the players they were playing so well. The front three is such an upgrade, by the way. Mbeumo, Cunha, and we didn't see much of Sesko, but I think Mason Mount again, Flex. It's going to be hard to drop Mount out of the team, you know. I feel like he's starting to cement his place in that 11.
It was quite weird, isn't it? Because you see when the front three was playing so well, obviously we hadn't scored, but they were doing the right thing, especially Mason Mount.
Yeah.
You looked at it and you was like, we need to get Sesko on, but you went, I wouldn't take off from Mbeumo.
Yeah,
I wouldn't take off Cunha, and Mason Mount's playing out of his skin, but it was him to come off in the end, but he is playing really well.
Yeah,
he did play really well.
In every group chat I was in, they were saying, bring Sesko on. I'm like, who would you take off though? Because the front three have been so fluid and good. The only criticism I can kind of give to the players is I feel like they're trying to score the perfect goal and try and pass it into the net. They always get into that, not even the final third, it's just that last part, the last 10 yards of the pitch, and they just can't. I think they're overthinking it, I don't know, and they just kind of run out of ideas. The subs as well were okay, but the Ugarte one really killed it. I feel like the momentum just dropped. Casemiro was our best midfielder. Out of the two, out of him and Bruno, Casemiro was the best.
I was really worried about him.
Yeah, coming in, I saw that team. I saw that team. I thought, oh no, why is he not playing Sesko? Why has he put Delo on? I thought Delo did okay though. I thought he nullified who was on that side.
Martinelli.
He
didn't do anything. Yeah.
I don't know how he still plays for Arsenal. It's so bad. I don't know how that team, Arsenal, are going to challenge for the league with that team. And also Gyokeres as well. So shit. Honestly, I think we dodged a bullet there, Flex.
Look, it's early, man. It's early. He's got to settle down. But one thing I do know is that Ligts understood his assignment on him, and he was so aggressive on him. It was almost like you can tell that Ruben Amorim gave him that pep talk to say, listen, I know his weaknesses, I know his strengths, here's how you need to play against him. Yeah. And De Ligt carried that out to the letter.
Yeah, and there's been many times.
So aggressive.
De Ligt had Gyokeres on toast. There's been so many times I've come here, Flex, last season thinking which direction is the team going in. Tonight I saw a direction. I saw that if you add a couple of players, if you add a midfielder. I said it last week, Flex, I wanted to keep it out of the two positions. No matter how good you play for 90 minutes, one lapse in concentration, the game's over, especially against Arsenal, because all they need is an early goal from a set piece and they'll just sit back. They don't want to kind of take the game to you. They're not a Liverpool or City who will just keep coming and coming. Arsenal, you can see the first early, that's it, they'll sit back and it plays into their hands.
How impressed was you with that, actually, with the mentality of we made a stupid mistake, but then even after that, we got the game back on track. And the game, had a familiar pattern. I think, talking about Bradley as well, we're sort of saying, it was just because Arsenal were rubbish. We just got lucky, or did we make them?
Yeah, I was going to say we made them rubbish. You can't say star players like Saka. I thought Declan Rice and Zubimendi midfield. I thought that's like a title-winning midfield against Casemiro and Bruno. I thought we'd be toast. We weren't. We nullified everything they brought forward. Again, Gyokeres had a really quiet game. Martinelli horrible. Saka barely kicked the ball. It's just that final third. We lacked in that. It's frustrating because I can see like Mbeumo and Cunha could be very good players for us, because it's such an upgrade to what we've had with Garnacho.
It's like a freshness, isn't it? Like, when they get the ball on a half turn, they're just strong, they're powerful, they're quick, they're making things happen. It just feels completely different with them there, and obviously it's just a time thing now for them to knit together with Benjamin Sesko, who didn't get much minutes today, but wasn't able to start as well.
I'm not silly. I know that we're still in that transitional period, and I feel like we can still get top 8, top 9. I'm not going to come in and say, we played so well, we can start challenging for the league. We're still 2-3 years behind that, but I can finally see a direction. The only thing is we need to get points on the board now. Like, performance is okay, but if it doesn't come with the result, it means nothing, because you've got Fulham away, which is always tricky. You don't want to come to the Burnley game with 0 points on the board, because then the pressure can really build up, especially with Chelsea and City after that. But I can't fault tonight. Apart from the result, obviously, I can't fault the performance, especially for the first 65, 70 minutes. Kind of dropped off after that. And I wasn't a fan of, Ugarte coming on. I just don't see his future at the club.
And it's hard because you're thinking Casemiro, that's not the answer either. Kobbie Mainoo, no minutes today.
I was going to say, especially when you've got a man like Kobbie on the bench, who's a game. there was a few players who have been clutch for us over the past few years. McTominay is one of them, right? For me, Mainoo's another. Like when he comes off the bench, he makes an impact. He's done it. He did it last season against Lyon. If there's one guy you want to play in the pockets, it's Mainoo, and he just didn't trust him because he's match fit. Also, I've read Romano tweeted that Onana wasn't injured.
Yeah, he just dropped.
He was dropped because he didn't feel like he had enough. I don't know what it was. It wasn't well in training, but I'm not a fan of Onana, but he's way better than Bayern there. And we need to, before the window closes, we need to get at least a keeper for me. I don't think a midfield is, it's essential. I don't think it's realistic if they can't get the right one in. I'd rather we wait a year and try for Baleba next season or someone like his type. But a keeper's a must. You've got Donnarumma who's free. You've got that Lemons from Belgium.
Gotta try.
Get one of them, man. You can't go throughout the whole season like this.
Big up, bro. Nice one, man. Respect.